All right, guys, welcome back. My name is DFree, and we are going to take Orange Piccolo and build a team for our next upcoming video, which should be a red zone attempt. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe. The like goal, if you guys enjoy the Dokkan content, is 1,200, and let's hop in. So I was greeted with so much warm welcomes and stuff with my recent return to Dokkan, and I just want to say thank you so much. Part of the reason, if you guys didn't see it, I put out a video earlier this year, but probably like early in the early portion of the year, talking about finally explaining why I didn't continue putting out Dokkan content and things like that. And one thing that's been pretty cool about it is some of the things that I mentioned in that video have been the opposite this time around. So I'm not really going to spoil it. Just go check that video out. But nonetheless, if you're not familiar with me because you just started playing the game recently, things like that, I am one of the original creators for this game. When I started, there was very few people. It was Living Ichigo, and like I always shout out Ranma because he is an awesome dude. I think he still produces content. There was no Tyler. In fact, his name was something else back then. Dino wasn't doing it. In fact, Dino would take a lot of his cues from me. I would build a lot of Dino's teams for his videos. It's kind of funny. So I said all that to say, not to brag or anything like that, but one of the things I made my bones with, especially way back when, was team building guides. I think actually I have some really old comments on some team building guides from Truth back before he started producing content, because I think that I was, this is again not just not trying to brag or anything like that, be cocky or any of that, just being honest. I think I was one of the main inspirations for him hopping into YouTube. And I had, back then I used to produce a lot of, it's awesome to see what he's become, by the way. Shout out to him big time. And so I used to make my bones with team building. So long story short, was going through Piccolo's kit. Now, this isn't the right Piccolo. And I was like, dude, this guy's freaking insane. I was like, dude, back when I used to play 2.5 years ago, and again, check out that other video on explaining why I stopped, this guy would have been so freaking nasty and ahead of his time and all the things, right? And so this guy, not this guy again, the Orange Piccolo, is ridiculous, and I want to use him. Everybody's telling me how good he is, and we're going to build a team live. And what I want you guys to do, sorry it took a couple of minutes to get here, because I am nervous, I am skeptical, I am apprehensive. I'm not really scared. Somebody asked me if I was scared or mentioned that I might have been scared to take on the content. I'm not scared. What I'm nervous about is not knowing the kits anymore. That's what it is. Look at all these 200% leaders. These didn't exist. Look at all these characters. There's so many, even all these easy A's for characters that were around when I was playing, like the bottom couple of rows here. So like, that's kind of what I'm nervous about, is not knowing the effects on the characters. But anyway, we are going to take on Red Zone GT because that's what I was recommended as the one to take on first. So that is going to be our attempt. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started here really quick. Let me bring back the music. Got to get that Mega Man OST going. All right, so without further ado, we're going to give this a try, and I want you guys to let me know how good I didn't do or did do and what I should consider going forward. So I'm going to load up Piccolo's categories in the game and show you guys my box for reference. I believe I did this right. I hit that right circle up there and put on these two categories, so I'm pretty sure that these are the ones that Piccolo has. So anyway, we got a nice cast of characters. So obviously there's some easy A's I do and don't have done, some that I'm working on. It's kind of, I've mentioned this in the past in some videos recently, that it's kind of tricky trying to do some of these easy A's because I just don't have the leaders for some of them. Like they'll ask me for a category leader that I just simply don't have. So it's kind of tricky, and so I'm trying to backtrack around and maybe work on some other characters, or I've got some new characters that I'm awakening and things like that. So I'm sure there are going to be some gems in here that I could build on that I haven't built on yet. That would just obviously make this a lot easier. But for intents and purposes, we're going to start off with Piccolo. So I don't know. I really want to get that across. I really don't know what these characters do, which is the main thing that's had me kind of nervous. So let's go ahead and just shoot over to this Dokkan Tools page here. This is really cool. Actually, I found this. I stumbled upon this. It is very similar to the Dokkan Battle builder that I used to love using a long time ago. That looks like it hadn't been updated in like a year or so. It's very, very similar. Anyway, so one thing I am going to do is I'm going to slide the gods in. I only have them at 55%, but I think they'll still wind up being really, really good. I tweeted out and asked, what are some of Piccolo's best Link buddies? And basically, it was funny because I was met with a few answers, but the general assumption is that you could just kind of put Piccolo anywhere with anyone and he just works. Like that's what I'm getting from it, right? Like he has some designated characters. Like some people said Beast, then there was also met with don't use Beast because people hate this character. And I already knew that going in. So it was weird. I think it was funny when I did my summon video, people were like, why are you excited about Beast? Or why do you want that red Gohan? And it's like, bro, I don't care how good the characters are. I'm returning. Everything's fine for me. I'm just happy to collect. But we did get a dupe of Piccolo in the summon video, so that worked out pretty well. We got 2 actually consecutive, so that was pretty crazy. I do have Zamasu. I don't know that he's on any of these categories, so I'm not going to bother with him for this. Let's go ahead and shoot back. So one thing I knew, or I do know about Piccolo, is that he does need a Masters, Bond of Master and Disciple character on his team, which, I mean, that could be met by Beast Gohan. Frankly, I don't know what Beast Gohan even does yet. I haven't gotten around to working on him outside of awakening him, so I really don't know. Oh, one thing I also heard was a really good character for Piccolo was apparently Bulma. Apparently Bulma's the best LR in the game. So, that was pretty funny to find out. So anyway, so for the superheroes tag, because I also don't really have the Gamma or anything like that, I am going to focus primarily on not really just building superheroes, but also wanted to put in some Battle of Wits characters, as we've already kind of seen so far. So anyway, I want to put a character in that's gonna mesh pretty well with Piccolo. I kind of want to do this EZA first. No, I think this is one of the ones, because he just got EZA a couple months back. He's one of the ones I can't really EZA yet, because he requires something I just don't own. So let's see. Yeah, power absorb. No. I can do this. I actually just got what I needed for this. I guess I have this guy. I might have him rainbow, to be honest. I wasn't playing back then, so I haven't invested in him yet, but I got him when he came out 2020, so this was like on the tail end of me playing. So that's about the last celebration I really played was when he came out. Anyway, I did get this guy, so I can technically build this team. It's just some of these other ancillary parts I don't really have, but I guess for the EZA, it wouldn't really be bad. But I know this Piccolo should be pretty good because he was really good when I was playing back then. Let's find out what he does, and more or less if he's even worth building. If I recall correctly, he had some sort of support effect that was really good for defense, right? Key +2 and 140% attack and defense, plus an additional 40% when performing a super. Pretty good. He also raises defense by 20%, 30% for 99 turns. Oh, it's a stack right here. That's where he was good, because back when I was playing, Legendary Goku event was like the predominant event in the game. I did an SBR video and I titled it like quote unquote hard content, because SBR was basically the hard content. We had Dragon Ball history, Legendary Goku event, but it wasn't anything like Red Zone, right? In fact, the main complaint back then was that there wasn't hard enough content. So anyway, plus an additional 40% when performing a super attack, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super when HP is 70% or more at the start of the turn. So he probably pops off like crazy in events that require stacking, because he can get up to 3 supers in a turn. He stacks defense permanently. He gets the additional 40%. Okay, recovers 7% health when HP is 77% or less, and recovers an additional 7% at 40%, and foresees, oh, that's what it was. He had the Scouter effect built in. Oh, I kind of want to build him just for that. I kind of want to build him for the Scouter effect. Damn. So the fusion condition, Fusion with Kami can be activated when 70% or more with another Namekian category ally on the team. So that was also something, like, it was kind of sketchy to use this guy. I think back then it was like the AGL Piccolo you were using him with, because the EZA had just came out and stuff like that. But like, it was kind of sketchy because the Namekian. But if we're going to use Orange Piccolo, that's not a problem. And he's also a Bond of Master and Disciple, so he would meet the criteria. So I did read the STR Piccolo, and he's cool, but I don't think I really would need him. So for the context, I'm building a team primarily for the final Red Zone. I don't know that the other Red Zone, yeah, they're all individual characters for this, except for, I guess, the 17 first phase or rotation here or whatever. So I don't really need an AoE hit, and they can't be stunned anyway. So like STR Piccolo, it's like, okay, but I think I might use this. An HP is 70% or more with another Namekian category starting on the 4th turn. Yeah. So where's the... Oh, here it is. Okay. So here is the Extreme Z Awoken of this. Good Lord, how much text they added. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when I say, like, I don't know what's going on. So much text got added. All right, massive raise. Immense damage, high chance of stunning. Don't really care about the stun. 3 key, 150, plus an additional 50 on now instead. 40% damage cut. kind of want to use this guy a lot. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when 77% or more at the start of the turn. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% up to 40%. The more HP remaining, the greater the boost. Okay. Recovers 10% HP whenever 77% or less, and recovers an additional 10% HP if HP is 40% or less and foresees. I just think the healing, the scouter, the high stats, the damage cut, the self-sufficiency with the key, so the stacking too, active. I'm gonna put him on my team. We're gonna put him on the team. All right, let's switch back. We're gonna put him on the team. I am going. That means I'm gonna. The thing with this is that this may delay the video because it means I'll need to awaken Cell first. So that's why I was trying to get around it. Like, for context, I already went ahead and did the STR Piccolo. I'm pretty sure, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I could use this guy if I want to and make it work. But like, that guy is, and there's also a blast from the past using that Piccolo. He was so good back then. All right, let's shift back. Actually, you guys already kind of mentioned it. We already kind of talked about how I'm going to use them. I am waiting for a 4-way summon to see if I can get a dupe on them. Oh, by the way, I have a lot of link leveling to do. There's just so much to do. I don't have a dupe on them, but they're going to be fine. I think they're still amazing at 55. So they are going to be on my team with the additional, I think they guaranteed get at, what, 24 key or 18 key, whatever it is. They're insane, so I'm going to use them. But now, the thing that's also kind of popping with new gen Dokkan is there's not so much like link dependency for key. A lot of these characters, one thing I instantly noticed is characters are getting insane amounts of key with the things that they're doing. I mean, let's just bring up Orange Piccolo really quickly. It's just like, bro, +1 key sphere, +1 key per sphere obtained, things like that was pretty common. But I've seen some characters just getting insane amounts of key, no matter what they're doing. So, and they're one of them too. It seems like every LR actually gets key for orbs now, which actually really alleviates the issue with getting their ultra supers. Ultra super. Oh, I did call it right. Oh, I thought I was wrong. It's been a long time since I've said that, like years. Oh, let's go. Anyway, so yeah, they're getting a bunch of key, right? Okay, so yeah, they also have crits, they have the stacking, yeah, they're going to be nice. So I'm going to use them for sure. So my problem that we're going to start running into, regardless of what I just said, the problem we're going to run into a little bit is links and key dependency, but nonetheless, we're going to put this Piccolo on the team. So one thing that Dokkan Battle Builder would do, and I'm sure there's a way to see this, is that if I hovered over this link right here, it would tell me which 3 are the ones between the 2 characters. So shares 5 links. Yeah, AGL Piccolo was insane back then. Shares 5 links with AGL Piccolo. For context, I think this Tech Piccolo, his link partner is like Beast Gohan. Oh yeah, 4 characters. He doesn't actually have a great link partner. He doesn't have anybody that goes above. Oh, maybe they were talking about this STR Piccolo. Do I even have that STR Piccolo? Maybe they were talking about that one instead of like the AoE Super World Tournament Fiend guy. Do I even have that Piccolo? Is this him? Or is this the other one? This is the other one. So many dupes. Yeah, I actually don't have him. Maybe that's the one they were talking about. So that would make more sense. Because I'm like, I'm not really impressed by that. Like, he's not bad, but I'm not impressed by him. All right. So let's shift back to the computer here. Oh, look at Jocko. Oh, I want a new Jocko so bad. I hope he's usable. Let me know how good that Jocko is. Or isn't, I guess. All right, all right. I also heard amazing things about like not just this guy, but Majunior and some other characters. It's really cool to see how like those characters that were niche or are niche. Oh wow, this guy links 4 links with Bulma. No wonder they're like best friends. Hello? And she produces rainbow orbs? Oh wow. No wonder. She's pretty insane. I can already see it. Greatly raises. Oh yeah, yeah. Bulma's gonna be pretty crazy. What's the active? Change all spheres. All key spheres to key spheres. That's totally missing something. All allies get 7 key. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm not gonna read this nonsense. I'm not reading this nonsense. All right. So anyway, what are the 3 links that these 2 are sharing? It's gonna be Fierce Battle for sure. Fierce Battle, I assume that guy probably has experienced fighters and Namekians, right? Or Brainiacs, one of those 2. Experienced fighters, look at me, just knowing. Oh, that's Namekians. Okay, I was gonna say it. I was about to get all cocky. Look at me, still knowing the game. Does he have Z fighters? No, he doesn't have Z fighters. Still a worthless Link. Probably has good utility, but still uncommon. Shocking speed. Is that it? No. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to move on, so we'll figure that out another time. So I want to see the best linking buddies for the Goku and Vegeta there. And we will see if I can put together a rotation for them, because that is a rotation with the Piccolos that I'm going to strive for. We're going to add him back to my team, and we are going to go ahead and see these guys, and their best link partner is the brand new Goku and Vegeta, and also themselves. I forgot that was a thing, how when you can active skill one and then not the other. All right, so the next best one, because I don't have the new Vegito, is Goku and Vegeta. It's always Goku and Vegeta, isn't it? It's just always going to be Goku and Vegeta every time, because it's Goku and Vegeta. Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta here. They probably share some awesome offensive links too. Maybe like Warrior Gods or something, huh? Anyway, so I don't know if I want to use those guys. Are they even a part of this category? They are a part of this category. Do I have any dupes invested? I do not. Do I own any? I do not. So I probably am just not going to use them because they're a relatively old character. So I am pretty sure they're probably not great. What's the opinion on them? Let me know. I'm pretty sure they're not great though. Okay, so I was considering also putting these guys. I think that their heal could be pretty good, and I just want to say I'm making a cut here because I kept talking for like 10 more minutes and didn't realize that I didn't switch back the scene to where you could see the screen, and I didn't want it to be awkward. So anyway, we're gonna re-record what I was just talking about. I was considering these guys. I came to the conclusion that I probably won't do it, but one thing I will do is I don't know that I showed that I added Gogeta, so that's what my decision was. So part of the 10 minutes was adding this Gogeta, and I wanted a designated linking character for the Super Saiyan Gods here, but one thing I realized, because I also broke down his kit a little bit, was that he just seemed he's good as a first and second character, but he seems like they also kind of want you to put him in the third slot a good bit. I don't know if I'll do that, and I think he's fine if I don't. It's just you're losing some of that value with that crazy dodge mechanic. But I think I'll keep him as the main link partner / on rotation, at least until or after it turns into Gogeta. Like when it's just well, until it turns blue, excuse me, after it turns blue. So when it's just base Gogeta, I might float it or him. But yeah, so we'll come back after that probably, because I mean he's stacking so much defense, doing so many supers. I think he'd be fine, especially with the easy A, obviously. And as a rainbow character for me, I think he should be fine as a first or second slot link character. So yeah, I do need to fill out my team with a couple of characters. Oh, you guys probably didn't see where I pulled up. I wanted to see the link characters for this guy, and I was like, oh, let's look back here, and I saw that Bulma had 4 links with him. I was like, oh, that's what people were talking about with her being insane. And then I started reading it, and I still haven't even read it all. I read a little bit of like her active, and I was like, nah, get this out of here. No, I'm not gonna read this nonsense. I can already tell she's broken. 7 keys, 17%, and attack effective against all types. Get up out of here. So I read that, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna read this nonsense. I'm not gonna subjugate myself to that. All right, so this is our team so far. Actually, I think this is looking pretty good. So I don't know if this was a part of the clip that got cut out, but I don't want to have too many tech types, because the int is going to run me over. So for the record, also, I think this team I'm building probably runs through all these stages. What do you guys think about that? I think it runs through all these stages. I'm not going to put all these stages in the video, but I'll probably put stage 6 and 7, just the Shadow Dragons, basically. And then just not do any of these, because I'm pretty sure these aren't going to be crazy hard. They might be, but I think my team will just run through it. Maybe I'll do Super 17 in the video too. What should I do? Let me know. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't want to have too many texts because the Int Omega starts popping up, right? So, and then this last one, they also gave him a chance to dodge. This is not something I think was in the game when I was playing. He also has a countdown, so I'm kind of worried about that. I assume it's a mechanic where if he launches this and lands it, you just get one shot. So, yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, looking at these events, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because I remember, like, this Frieza, when he came out, he would just one-shot you in the countdown. Super Saiyan, yeah, okay, so this is the same thing, basically. These characters would just one-shot you. Okay, so I assume that's the case. So I don't want to use too many texts, so let's find another couple of physical characters to slide into my team. And we'll call it a video. I hope you guys have enjoyed thus far. Again, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It does help a ton. And I really want to say thank you once again for all the support on the Dokkan videos recently, for sure. It is very welcoming and very awesome to see. Okay, let's pull up Battle of Wits one more time. Well, to be fair, I can kind of do this in my game. Let's just switch over to the game really quick. I got to make sure I'm actually showing. So, all right. Well, the options are very limited. This Vegito probably has an easy A, doesn't he? Yeah, looks like he does. I'm not going to do the easy A in time. I can tell you that for sure. It's most likely not going to happen. Is Beast Gohan a character I'm adding to my team? What? Okay. What the hell does Beast Gohan even do? I've got to figure that out right now. I've got to know what he does. I got to know what he does. I got to know. What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Is it a bad active skill condition? That's probably the deal. That's most of the time the deal. All right. High Riz, 170, superheroes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, moving on. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and colossal damage to enemy with a medium chance of stunning. Don't care about the stun because can't use. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on the Ultra Super. And it's 30%. No, raises defense by 50% because it's a great, excuse me. And lowers attack and defense, can sometimes use, probably can't use on the final stages, so yeah. Activates the entrance animation once only, and attack and defense plus 100%, and guards all attacks for 3 turns from the start of the turn when there is another bond of parent and child. So yeah, him and Piccolo are both going to trigger the same effect there. Category ally on the team at the start of the attacking turn. Attack plus 150, defense plus 150, plus an additional key plus 1 per key sphere, plus an additional 30% attack and defense with each super attack performed up to 150. Oh, it sounds like he's like an insane additional attack character. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance. Yeah, I knew it because his mechanic requires it. Launches an additional, has a great chance of becoming a super when key is 20 or more. Okay. Attacks effective against all types when activating the active skill or when key is at 24. So when he gets 24, no matter what, he's going to get effective against all types. That's pretty awesome. High chance of nullifying Ki Blast supers directed at the character. Huh. I assume that Omega does a Ki Blast super attack. Yeah, he does. Beast Gohan may just be the next best character. This one doesn't. They purposely put an STR here, obviously, to try to screw you up. I don't even need to, well, the controversy with this guy was that you couldn't actually play as Beast, right? Yeah, okay. There's no condition to where you can ever use Beast. It's just an active skill. Okay, so he's really just Ultimate Gohan. Anyway, that's the main controversy. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are superheroes category characters starting from the 3rd turn, or when facing only one enemy starting from the 6th turn. And greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, disables enemies' actions once within the turn. What does once within the turn mean? Does it just take off 1 hit, or what? Is this a Ghost Usher, or is it just like a 1-hit Ghost Usher? Like, what is it? Anywho, this guy seems like he's perfect for my team, so I'm going to put him on my team. Yeah, so Beast is going on the team. Let's shift back and put that bad boy on. I am going to need to put some potential system. So a couple of characters here don't have any dupes, but it is what it is. I think they should be fine. Let's see Beast Gohan here. Beast Gohans. Where's superheroes? All right. Yeah, I like this. I like the look of this. I kind of want a support character. I just don't know who the go-to support character would be anymore. I kind of want a support character to float. I always loved having a support character to float off rotation. I don't know who that is anymore. Maybe you? You have an easy A? No, your easy A came out back when I was playing, so you're not going to be good. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I don't know what characters are supports anymore. You know what I might be able to do? Yeah, I could do that. Okay. Thank you, Dokkan Wiki. So, Not leader skills. I need passive skills. Oh, I forgot. She's the penultimate support right now. Don't have her, though. Oh, it was this Piccolo that was the defense support. Yeah, that's right. 80% attack? What the hell? Okay. I do have this Gohan. Is he on either category? No. Okay. Gawasu, Turles still trucking along strong, I see. He has an easy A. 2022. On either category, definitely not on superheroes. Definitely not on superheroes. No, I can't use him either. I don't know who this character would be. I don't know. Maybe you guys tell me. Bulma is the character. It's just I don't have Bulma. So I know the answer. It's Bulma, but I just don't have her. So I guess then what I'll do from here is, since my rotations are going to be like this, these are going to, well, I could have Beast on rotation with Gogeta. No, I don't want to do that. This could be this is going to be another rotation potentially, I guess. What I'll do is I'll pull up the gods and find their best linker. Oh yeah, that's right. A 5-link character would be fine. Is it just these guys? Just let me see. I don't really love the links. Like, I want to see more 3s and 4s. I'm seeing a lot of like 2s. I don't want to see 2s. Because I know the 2s are going to be fierce battle for sure, and then there's not going to be any key. I know that, like I mentioned, they've been putting out a lot of key-based passives and stuff. What about Beast? Huh, is that Tech Gohan? My guy? That's not surprising, I guess. Is he in this? He should be in this. Why wouldn't he be in? Oh, he would be in if I led with this Gohan. But that would change my team up. He's not in superheroes, it looks like. No, he's not. Okay, I'll pull up this really quick just to see. My guy Tech Gohan still hasn't gotten an easy A. Is he still good? I bet he's still good. Because his mechanic is the one that kind of like ages out, if I recall correctly. Earthbred Fighter, that's kind of cool. Doesn't have any of these, so he can't be used. Lame. Unsurprising, though. The 4s. They aren't in this category either, though. Pretty sure the 4s aren't in this category. Well, I know for a fact they're not, actually. I'm doing this, but I know for a fact they're not because they're not on my tablet screen. So, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm just realizing that I don't have to do that. I know for a fact they're not. And then there's a bunch of characters I don't have, like these Goku LRs. Okay. Well. How about this, then? No, stay. How about... Let me come back here. This will be the last little stretch. Honestly, I think it'd be fine if I put the transforming Vegeta on my team. I think it'd be fine. Because these guys also go attack effective. Guards all attacks for 1 turn is not great. But they raise defense indefinitely. I didn't want to have 4 techs, but I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I think that's the answer. I think that looks pretty good. All right, so at the expense of this video being 20 or so minutes, but hopefully it does. At least it didn't wind up being like a 40-minute video. How do you guys think I did? Let me know. I need to go easy A or Awaken Cell, then easy A this Piccolo, and then we will come back with Red Zone. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Give me any feedback you have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, what the hell is this button? What is this button? Like links shared or link levels? What is it? In fact, if this is link shared, this is kind of funny because this is exactly what I was looking for on that site, but just I couldn't find. Oh, man. Thank you, current gen Dokkan. I really appreciate it. Oh, man. All right. Well, I know for next time.